What's up, guys? DLE Kamel here, and I'm here to talk about the new Structure Deck EX DDD Apocalypse that was leaked today, just after the box was announced in-game. And this is the other half of the really big drop of DDD support that we're going to be getting along with Akaba Reiji's character release. As you know, the new Arc 5 characters, they're kind of slim on their character level up rewards, so the bulk of the support is going to be coming from this structure deck and the main mini box that I reviewed earlier. Go check that out. Without further ado, let's get into it. First, let's check out what reprints that we have. That is the first big thing about EX structure decks. We can see here that we have DD Swirl Slime. This is a really important reprint for the deck. It lets you fusion summon from the hand, and then it you can banish it from the graveyard and you special summon any DD monster from your hand. So very good, very versatile, and it is a part of the core DDD deck that is, played at the at the highest level that DDDs are played at. This is a core card in that deck, so very nice to have that there. It also includes most of the core rare cards: DD Vice Typhon, DD Dragon King Pendragon, Night Howl. These are all part of the core monsters. Pretty much all of the effect monsters that you play, these are the other ones. Then we do have Dark Contract with the Gate, another part of the meta DDD deck. This is a search Dark Contract. It lets you take 1,000. Dark Contract with the Witch was played when this deck was more of a control version, when it utilized balance. Now the deck has to be a little more faster and rely on solely battling. So we have that, and there are a couple other reprints that we didn't really use. And for extra deck monsters, it seems we have just gotten a bunch of rares. We are notably missing a couple things. We are missing Flame King Genghis, DDD Flame King Genghis, you are from Truth Universe. And we are also missing Gust High King Alexander, an SR from Truth Universe. These are each just I would say you would just play one of, they're each played at one in the current DDD deck. So going forward, I'm not sure in what sense you would play them, but they are not a part of the structure deck. You will have to go into Truth Universe to get them. Something also to note that is not a part of this structure deck is the SR Dark Contract with the Swamp King. This is not in the structure deck either. During your main phase, you can fusion summon straight up using monsters from your hand or field. It's a Dark Contract that lets you fusion, and then you take 1,000 damage. This is not in the structure deck. Do not be fooled. This card, this crappy card, Forbidden Dark Contract with the Swamp, is in the structure deck. It does allow you to fusion summon, and you can also special summon one DDD monster from your hand or defense, but it lets you take it. You must take 2,000 damage. So hey, it procs D-draw, but you take 2,000 damage, and it is not the SR card, Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Do not get them mixed up. And yeah, so that is kind of funny. I am hoping that with this, the Pendulum cards that they are adding are going to be sufficient enough for you to, play them over relying heavily on the fusion strategy. So they're adding a lot more avenues for Pendulum play, so we'll have to see if any of them are effective. Let's move on to the new cards. The cover card, DDD Chaos King Apocalypse, Dark level 7, scale 4, feed Pendulum effect. You can banish 2 DD monsters from your graveyard. Special summon this card from your Pendulum zone. That is pretty nice. A versatile boss monster. You can just place this in your Pendulum zone for nothing, right? Just from your hand, and then you can just banish 2 DD. So this is a great turn 3, 4. Once you have made a couple fusion or synchro or plays or whatever, or even some Pendulum plays already, this is really easy to bring out 2700 guy. It's a monster effect. During your opponent's turn, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target 2 face-up spell trap cards you control. you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except feed type monsters. Also, destroy the targeted cards, and if you do, special summon this card. This is a quick effect. You can only use the effect of DDD, Chaos King Apocalypse, once per turn. Okay, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can special summon it by popping 2 face-up spell cards, spell or trap. So that is either Dark Contract, face-up, continuous spells or traps, or your Pendulum Zones. You should be able to destroy your Pendulum Zones as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But that is pretty nice. That's like 5 targets. Reiji is definitely going to have a skill that gives him Pendulum Zones along with back row. So this guy could be pretty easy to bring out, you know, with that skill. And then this is a quick effect, so it's activatable during your opponent's turn only. Okay, not your turn, during your opponent's turn. So it is this as a boss monster, it's very nice that it's versatile and easy to bring out. I don't think it is the type of boss monster that DDDs are looking for right now. I think that, you know, you are going to have to play... Excuse me, this card is better for if you're not really trying to solely have your deck revolve around Pendulum summoning. So I assume that this is what it's better for merging with the Fusion and Synchro variant, because, you know, it does not have to be Pendulum summoned. You can just place it in the scales, then banish DD monsters that you've already used to summon it, or use your Dark Contracts to summon it. So I like it in that sense. I just thought it would, you know, they'd give us some more impactful DDD boss monsters. This guy is okay. So let's check out the 2 supporting Pendulums that we are getting with this guy. To the 2 new cards, DD Proud Ogre, level 6, scale 8. Pendulum effect, once per turn, you can pay 500 life points and target a DD monster you control. It gains 500 attack. What? At least you have a DD card in your Pendulum Zones. This card's Pendulum scale becomes 5. Alright, I don't think you're ever going to be using that effect. Monster effect, when this card is normal summoned, level 6 though, you can special summon 1 face-up Dark Pendulum monster from your extra deck, but it has its effects negated. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except DD monsters. So I am assuming that you are going to want to Pendulum summon first, monsters, use their effects, and then tribute summon this guy over one of the monsters that you Pendulum summoned in order to get a face-up Dark Pendulum monster from your extra deck. Now, DDD Dark Hell Armageddon, whatever that guy's name is, I can't remember right now. He is going to be face-up in your extra deck due to the skill pretty often, right? Let's see. Armageddon. Oh my gosh. ED. Jeez, there you go. Doom King Armageddon. Via the skill, he's going to be face-up in your extra deck quite a lot. So, that's pretty good. You'll be able to special summon it. It will have its effects negated, but that guy's 3,000. Summon a 3,000 guy. Once you normal summon this over Pendulum summon monsters, that's going to be the easiest way to get it out, I believe. And it is a scale 8, so nice high scale. And then the next one we have is DD Proud Chevalier. This is a level 5, scale 6. Once per turn, you can pay 500, target loses 500. Okay, great. Whatever. When this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 face-up Dark Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. You know, again, it's kind of situational. This is going to be... These 2 cards, I believe, they're going to be played in the more Pendulum-heavy version of the deck. Something that is making more use of all of the cards that are coming from the mini-box instead of more of the old cards that we have. So, adding a face-up Dark Pendulum monster... Again, Doom King Armageddon, it's going to be good. If this card, for some reason, is in your Pendulum Zones, this will be fine. It'll be... You can add it back to bring out on your opponent's turn again, so that's some pretty nice synergy there. But, you know, nothing too crazy with these Pendulum monsters. You know, I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of underwhelmed with these guys. I was hoping for some more devastating, some more powerful effects. You know, the character level ups is the last shot. The last new card we have is DDD Wave King Caesar. This is going to be the base Xyz form of the King Tell guy. I'll click on him after he's in the mini box. He's a rank 5. So DDD Wave King Caesar Water rank 4 requires 2 level 4 feeds. Okay, we'll go over some of the materials for that in a moment. During either player's turn, you can detach one Exist material from this card. At the end of the battle phase, special summon from your graveyard as many monsters destroyed this turn as possible. But during the next standby phase, take 1000 damage for each monster special summoned by this effect. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Dark Contract card from your deck to your hand, and once per turn. So I think that this card's best effect happens when it leaves the field, to be honest. Destroyed this turn as possible. So I suppose this would work well if you're using, if you make use of the effect of the DD Savant Pendulum scale cards, because they have the effect where they destroy cards on your monsters on your field. You can special summon from your graveyard as many monsters destroyed this turn as possible. So just in general, monsters that are destroyed. So by battle or by that effect would work as well. Just at the end, this can only be activated at the end of the battle phase. So good to note that. So quickly, I want to take a look at the guy that card goes into again. So Marksman King Tell, you can rank up from the Wave King. And then during either player's turn, if you took any effect damage, yeah, this is just kind of weird, dude. I don't know how this synergizes at all. So I'm not very interested in that. So the last thing I wanted to do was check, because Wave King Caesar does require you to have level 4 DDDs. So I wanted to see which ones that we do have here. And we don't have many. We didn't get any new ones. The only one we have is DD Berfomet, bro. We only have 1 level 4 DDD. Did we get any with the new box? Let's check right now. We're probably going to get some with the Akaba level up rewards. Yeah, this guy's level 4 DDD. Okay. Okay, so we got a couple more level 4 DDDs. But we only have 2, dude. That's it. We have 2 level 4 DDDs. That is kind of weird to put this guy. You need 2 feeds. You're gonna have to play those guys in order to summon him in a DD deck if it's gonna be good. So what do I think about this? I am not too keen on the structure deck, especially. It's lacking a lot of the, you know, reprints that are part of the core deck right now, which I don't believe is a good sign. And the new cards are not super good, man. I was hoping for, you know, boss monsters with effects on the level of Wave Oblivion, King Caesar Ragnarok, or Dragonbane, King Beowulf. Effects that totally change the tide of the game. They affect your opponent's board state in a huge manner. You know, so I believe we're missing a lot. This is pretty bare bones, but we still have Akaba's skills. He could have some skills that make bringing out these guys super easy, or give them some, you know, crazy effects, give us some materials somewhere. Who knows? The skills have been crazy lately. The level rewards, I don't know. They have been pretty skimp on the Arc 5 characters. So let me know what you guys think. I am a little bit less optimistic about DDD. However, the value in this structure deck is definitely there if you're looking to play the deck straight up. By buying this and the mini box, you will be good. I know some people are not so hype about having to buy the mini box, but you know, hopefully you'll be able to have your own distinguishable playstyle with the structure deck and not have to, you know, really rely on the mini box cards. But I don't know how much the new stuff is going to help. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the comments. Peace out, guys. We'll see you for the next DDD stuff released.